We are doing a live podcast here tonight, and I wanted to try to do a couple podcast panels here throughout the night, mixed with music and magic and so much more. So we're going to do a little bit of talking, but we're going to do a lot of stuff that I know everyone is going to love here, though I'm sure you're all going to love the talking as well. And when I think about starting off the WrestleZone Radio 1-year anniversary party and stage show, I can't think of anyone else I would rather start this party off with than the person who I have probably done more pro wrestling podcasting with in my entire life. You may know him from the Chicago Wrestling Rebellion and the Raw Rebellion, my brother and rebellious spirit, Ross Berman, Boss Vermin. Come on up here, Ross. Wow. Yeah. It looks really nice, you know, the stage up here, but it's hard. It's a long table.
Woo, all right, here we go.
It's like your junk. All right, there we go.
There we go.
That's good.
Glad to be here.
All right, well, Ross, I mean, it has been a year of WrestleZone Radio, and before we bring up our guests right now, what has it felt like? What has a year of WrestleZone Radio felt like and meant to you, Ross?
It has been a learning experience, that is for sure. It's been a lot of both sides of the wrestling world and of the podcasting world, of just kind of sitting under the learning tree. And I think I'm pretty infamous in a lot of our Chicago Wrestling Rebellion interviews of not really saying much.
Well, I mean, I do a lot of the talking because I'm a dick.
Well, you do a lot of the talking, and I try to keep my mouth shut and learn as much as possible, and it has been an experience, that's for sure.
But Ross, you're a real performer, right? I mean, you have the ability to grab people with your music and your words, and so I mean, has the world of podcasting been that much different for you?
No, I think it took some getting used to the fact that I curse like a sailor, and so know, getting used to the TV PG standards of WrestleZone Radio, that was a learning curve for sure. But
I've let my hair down tonight.
Yeah, or we cut the fuck loose?
It's
or,
fine, yeah, I guess this is off the
You're going to hear a lot less us from me then.
That's good, replaced with profanity.
No, but I mean, it's been absolutely magical. It's been, it's been a dream come true for a wrestling fan.
All right, well, as Ross and I are up here right now, if we're going to do a Chicago Wrestling Rebellion, we have to go with somebody from Chicago Wrestling to talk to. And we're going to get into it right now, but there's a very good reason that I'm welcoming this person to the stage. Please give a roaring round of applause to our good buddy from Freelance Wrestling, owner and wrestler, Marvelous Matt Knicks. Marvelous Matt Knicks. And that one to Knicks, yeah.
I must.
Yes, thank you. Now, I did this on purpose. I wanted awkward tension on the stage because... Knicks, what are you doing with the water? You moving it? It's good.
I'm taking it.
It's good.
It's
yeah,
mine now.
Your mic's on. Now, Knicks, the last time you saw Ross Berman here at Freelance Wrestling, you destroyed his guitar before the stage.
Yeah.
Now,
yeah, I did.
Yeah, I mean, Ross, do you want to talk about really how much that guitar meant to you?
It's hard. It's hard to really put into words what a guitar means to a musician.
Sure.
I'd say it's like a girlfriend, or it's like a lover, or it's like a...
And it's like he beat your lover.
Like a girlfriend.
He killed my lover. He didn't just beat it. I can't use that guitar for anything more than a reminder of just how, cruel some people can be.
Now, what I want to know is, are you going to be cool while we interview Matt Knicks on this stage? Are you gonna keep it together?
I am a professional first and foremost.
Okay, that's good. Thank you. Yes, because Matt Knicks did have you choked and destroyed your guitar the last time you guys were together.
In fairness, Sutra was choking me. I can draw a line.
Okay, all right, wonderful. Well, Knicks, when I started this WrestleZone Radio thing, before that it was the Rebellion Network. Anybody remember the Rebellion Network? Anybody here? Wow, those were the days. Those were the people clapping I'd talk to. I probably interviewed you for the Rebellion Network. Knicks, when we started the WrestleZone Radio, my ambition was always to control the media, right, and be in the media. And you will be running the wrestling that I would gladly, gleefully get to cover. And recently, guys, I don't know if you know this or not, Freelance Wrestling just celebrated 2 years as a promotion here in the Chicagoland area. Give them a round of applause. So, Knicks, what I want to know is in 2 years, going from the Abbey Pub burns to the ground for mysterious reasons.
Rest in peace, boo-boo.
Yes, rest in peace. Now, you've moved into the bottom lounge here. What have you learned as a promoter in the last 2 years here in Chicago? What have you taken away from this, Matt Knicks?
Oh, man.
Yeah, I know. I'm asking you hard questions. We're doing a live podcast here.
Is it okay to say that I didn't learn anything?
That's totally fine. Why do you say that?
Just the mentality that we had going into the first show is kind of the same mentality that we have had since, today.
What is that mentality?
Is just ignore the rules, go out there and put on the best professional wrestling show that we possibly can.
And isn't that maybe kind of what's wrong with wrestling right now? There's too many rules, right? There's a cookie cutter way about going about pro wrestling, I feel, at the moment. And like the beautiful thing about freelance wrestling is you guys go in there and try to break that mold a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, like a lot of the way we do stuff with freelance is a little unorthodox. Most notably, the way that we pretty much give our shows away for free by doing free live streams of the shows on YouTube. That a lot of people have said, "Hey, you're an idiot for giving away stuff for free."
Yeah,
but
you are.
it's it's putting eyes on our product, and it's definitely gained us more notoriety in the wrestling world because more people will watch if it's free.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, how many of you guys out there watch the live free wrestling, the freelance wrestling stream? Yeah, multiple people here. I know you guys enjoy it that way. And I mean, of all the people that have gone through the freelance doors, Knicks, that have gone into the ring, that have put their lives on the line out there wrestling, is there anyone that you've been particularly excited to see succeed in the past 2 years in pro wrestling? I know who I would think, but I don't know who you would say.
Well, I guess the most obvious choice would be Prince Mustafa Ali.
Of course. Who could not be here tonight, unfortunately.
Who's
know.
Currently in the WWE Cruiserweight Classic tournament.
Right. And that's huge for Chicago. Like, I don't know, as Chicago wrestling fans, doesn't it kind of kill you a little bit that all of the people that get famous come from the East and West Coast? Like, there's not a whole lot of Chicago-made pro wrestling famous talent, I feel like, anymore.
Not so much.
Yeah, is that weird? I don't know why that is. I think they just hate us because we're too true. We're too real here in Chicago. Too real. But yeah, Mustafa, I was going to say Stevie Fierce.
Yeah, Stevie Fierce for sure.
I heard somebody applaud for that. Yeah, Stevie Fierce fans out there?
Hell of a talent. He's one of my best friends. I've known him since I was like 17. He went and got trained with Brian Kendrick in California. And then last year, he went over and did a training tour with WrestleZone in Japan. Got signed to a contract with them and ended up going on about a month-long tour. And there's talks of him going back out there for even longer periods of time. So
that's awesome. Well, outside of the great talent, all the stuff you guys are doing, we got to talk about what's going on this Friday at the Bottom Lounge. Now, there's a very exciting crossover event that's happening. You got Freelance Wrestling, the hottest promotion in Chicago, the Chicagoland area. And then, of course, you've got CZW Combat Zone Wrestling coming in from the East Coast. You're getting CZW versus Freelance Wrestling. What can people expect from this, Knicks? Jesus Christ. Yes, they can expect Jesus coming back.
Unfortunately, Zandig will not be there.
But just made a groan happen. That's good. At least you're making noise. That's what Vince would say, right? Yeah.
But CZW's been around for 17 years. They're one of the most notable independent companies in the world.
Sure.
And just to be able to do a cross promotional thing with them is awesome for us because it's getting more eyes on our product and it's opening doors for their fans to maybe check out some of our stuff and maybe even have some of our talent start getting booked with CZW. Some of the matches are unreal, like Prince Mustafa Ali versus Jonathan Gresham. That's a main event on any show in the country.
Yeah,
like hands down. DJ Hyde versus Shug D. That's going to be another great one.
DJ Hyde versus Shug D?
Yes.
That seems like a contrast.
That's going to be...
Sugar Dunkerton, for those that are unfamiliar. Yeah.
What else do we have? Matt Tremont will defend the CZW title against Isaias Velasquez.
That's hot.
The former freelance champion who held the belt for 364 days, 2 minutes short of a full year.
That's ridiculous. That it got... 2 minutes. 2 minutes short. Could have gone the distance. Couldn't hold it together. I mean, I'm really excited also, of course, about, Ego Robert Anthony. I don't know if there's Ego Robert Anthony fans out there. He sends his love. He's a father now. It's a Wednesday night. He can't be here tonight, unfortunately. But Ego Robert Anthony taking on All Ego Ethan Page in a 2 out of 3 tables match, correct?
Oh yeah, that's going to be. It's the culmination of a feud that started in I want to say January.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
When Ethan Page surprisingly debuted at Freelance and declared himself the true ego in professional wrestling.
Yeah.
And
well, Rob didn't like that.
He didn't like
Go
one
surprise,
bit.
surprise, surprise. Robert Ego Anthony did not like being told that he was not the best, that somebody was taking his spot. Go figure. Wonderful. Well, you know what, Knicks? We've had a great time chatting with you here. And one more time, by the way, for Marvelous Matt Knicks and Freelance Wrestling. It's been nothing but great, you know? It's been nothing but great getting to work with you guys. With me and Ross, we host the pre-shows for Freelance Wrestling. We'll be back Friday night doing that as well at the Bottom Lounge. I encourage you all to come out. But there is the bit of business still left about how you did destroy Ross Berman's guitar at the last Freelance show. And I don't know, Ross, does that feel right to you? You didn't get to perform. You didn't get to perform at your own pre-show because of Matt Knicks' last show. Get close to the mic. There we go. That's a WrestleZone radio joke.
I did not get to perform. It's not that I didn't get to perform. I perform a lot. That's what the whole Folk City Hustle thing comes from.
Sure.
I will perform anywhere and everywhere that I can. I've taken 2, 3, 4 shows in a night. Performing isn't the problem. It's the songs that could have been written with that guitar.
Wow.
That are never going to be written. I can get a new guitar. I'm still not going to write the songs that would have been written with that guitar. It's how the roll of the dice that is existence works right now. And that is what rips at my heart.
The sound babies that could have been made with that guitar.
The sweet, beautiful sound babies.
That's what I'm going to refer to songs now as the sound babies. That's good.
As someone who I truly do consider myself a singer-songwriter, I can say that sound babies is more accurate than the word song has ever been. I don't know what a song means. I don't know what a song is.
All right.
I have given birth to sound babies.
Well, Matt Knicks, with that testimonial out there, with your permission, I was wondering if you would allow Ross to make his way in front of the crowd to perform without you, of course, trying to break his guitar and stop him from performing for everybody.
Well, infidel.
Well, thank you. That's good.
Whoa. That's it. On my lawyer's advice, I'll have to let him perform.
Wow. Well, ladies and gentlemen, with that, would you like to hear Ross Berman perform some music for you here tonight? Make some noise. You're some pro wrestling fans. Where's the poster board? Wrestling Redneck brought a possum poster. Thank you very much. For those that know, we love our possums here at WrestleZone Radio. All right, guys. With that, we're going to let Ross take over the musical duties here for the next little while. Enjoy some tracks. You're welcome to get a beer. We're going to come back here right after Ross finishes performing with MLW's Marty and Sarah Love Wrestling. They are going to be joined by their special guest here tonight, none other than Holy Foley star Frank the Clown. I scalped him. He's going to come up here with a bloody skull here in just a second. But yes, Frank the Clown will be up here with Marty and Sarah. But with that, Ross, are you ready to roll? All right, here he is, ladies and gentlemen, Boss Vermin, Ross Berman.
To celebrate the 1-year anniversary of WrestleZone Radio, I bought a harp in the key of B flat. Now I know a lot of people don't know what that means, harp in the key of B flat. Well, it means that I can play songs that are in F. Yeah, that's how cross harping works. And they said there was going to be no math involved. And if you can play songs in F, you can play this song. I don't mean to raise hell, but I'm a hell raiser. Yeah, I've been one since the day that I was born. Many times I've scared my parents breathless. Many times their love has kept me warm. And it's true that love's the only answer. And it's true that sometimes family hurts. And it's true that I was Bart Simpson's disciple. But it's true that even the wicked do love's work. Well, I tore down my hometown in my memories, and I burned my school to ash upon the soil.
Heck yeah.
And I bit every single hand that fed me. Now I break my own hands while I toil. And it's true that love's the only answer. And it's true that sometimes family hurts. And it's true that I was Bart Simpson's disciple. Yeah, it's true that even the wicked do love's work. Well, there's love and then there's hate on either side now. There are zombies that are somewhere in between. And these days I've been watching so much TV that when I talk nobody knows just what I mean. 'Cause it's true that love's the only answer. And it's true that sometimes family hurts. And it's true I was Bart Simpson's disciple. Yeah, it's true that even the wicked do love's work. Well, someone told me God's the only answer. But they were the type to worship a quick fix. See, I'll never know if God is just a story. But I know for certain love exists. So it's true that love's the only answer. And it's true that sometimes family hurts. And it's true that I was Bart Simpson's disciple. And it's true that even the wicked do love's work. Yeah, it's true that I was Bart Simpson's disciple. But it's true that even the wicked do love's work. Happy 1 year, everybody!